Hello, 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 everyone. I just told Chris, let's be positive. It's Christmas. He goes, it's Christmas? Unbelievable. It is Christmas, everybody, whether Chris knows it or not.
It's Christmas.
Notice the outline of the pine needles. Anyway, love y'all. Today, I want to shout this out. In about 1 hour, Mr. Engineer Shish, Engineer Shishante is going to do live stream on the channels for the first time. So that's pretty cool. Hold on 1 second. I've got this video keeps starting.
I heard it.
The same time I turn this on. Anyway, it's off. Hold on. My camera just shut off. There we go. Thank you all for being here. As you know, we've been doing a lot of different scenarios of income versus $25 commissions around the world, and people like it. Yesterday we did a little video. I'm going to play it again, and my friend from Iran wanted it, so she did it in Hebrew. Oh no, I'm sorry, wasn't her. It was Germany. My friend in Germany did it. I redid it, sent it back to her in German, but I want to play it again because it's very quick, but a lot of people liked it, so I'm going to play it again. It's real quick.
It is interesting to note that Elvis Presley recorded 710 songs, yet only 40 of them became hits all over the world. That amounts to a mere 5 and 6% on average. Only 30 of Picasso's 1885 works of art are considered to be famous, which is a success rate of approximately 1/5. There are 1093 ideas that Thomas Edison patented, but only the light bulb is known to everyone. This gives him a success percentage of 0.09%. What can we take away from this? Imagine if these brilliant individuals had been unwilling to try again because they were terrified of being rejected or of what other people would say. Occasionally, we have the misconception that the path is difficult just in the field of sales. Nevertheless, the reality is that anyone who has achieved history and left a legacy did it through perseverance. It is not possible to accomplish goals with a single customer or effort. Many people will tell you no, and there will be days that are challenging, but have faith that it will.
I like that. Chris found that day before yesterday. Yeah, day before yesterday. We had to redo it though because I'd get in trouble for using the exact same one. So anyway, that was pretty cool. There's a lot of inspiring quotes and stuff you hear from people. I remember there was one I listened to years ago. Winston Churchill went to a graduation class of some college in the UK, obviously, and his speech was never, ever give up. And he said it again and again and again. And you think about how powerful that is. Just don't give up. A lot of people fall, and the sadness of falling is not getting up. Now, as we know, or we can assume, I know for a fact, we should all know, Ash has been knocked down to the ground many times. Many times. Why? Because of this business. The sad things, because of founders sometimes saying things that aren't true. And obviously, competitors aren't really happy about us opening to the world, and even some of our so-called friendly governments. So let's keep him in our prayers, him and his wife, and because we have no one that I know of in my life that's working harder for us than they are. No one. And I never want to forget that. Also, we're going to go to, today we're going to look at the UK, United Kingdom. And United Kingdom, they might be not very big in size, but it's a very, very powerful country. At one point, I think they owned most of the world. We took a couple boats away from there a few years back and came to the U.S. So let me play that video. It's a little choppy. I'm not sure what happened, but I do them every day, a couple of them every day, plus other videos because people like what they're seeing, so I do it in their language. But bear with it. It covers a lot of stuff. Anyway, here it is. Buddy, we're taking a trip over to the UK. UK is the United Kingdom. It Wales and Northern Ireland. Converted it to USA and then take $25 commissions to make the same amount of. It's fictitious. If a product costs $100, they purchase it out of your business commission, which we were paid 25, saying if we are, you would make. Okay. Now, 131 pounds, which is 3,000. Annual income US dollar is 48,000. Income for US dollar. That's going to have to be redone. Yeah, that's even worse than I thought it was.
I'm like, is it my ears or is that just not playing right?
No, and I'm glad I listened to it because we have that coming out in
12 noon.
A couple hours, right? Or did it already come out? I'm going to double check.
I don't know, but you're going to have to change that because that's the worst broken English I've ever heard. Some of you might understand.
Let me look real quick because I don't want that.
You want me to do my stuff while you're looking?
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Okay. Hey, good morning, Brother Marty. I love you. Pray for your family. Good morning, all you out there. I got just a few birthdays today, but I want to announce a pretty cool birthday. You might know him as Terry Thompson's husband. His name is Michael. He belongs to a really cool band called Van Halen. And they're like, I think they're the best I've ever seen. They do things. They travel all over the place and they do live performances and they sound just like Van Halen. And they're really good. So if you ever get a chance, I know Terry shows a lot of their stuff on her Facebook. So happy birthday, Michael. I hope you have a blessed day. You married one heck of a woman. You got lucky, let me tell you. And back and forth there. Nina Luna, happy birthday. Uda Leach, happy birthday. Mohammed Hossan, happy birthday. My brother Louis Dean Sr., I haven't seen in a while. He was in my boat club. We had an absolute blast together. Happy birthday to you. I want to say a special shout out. Yesterday during our live, I got a phone call I didn't see from Oliver. Our brother Bob DeCoucy was taken to the hospital. As you know, they've had a lot of deaths in their family. Bob's been working this. He got a little stressed out. His heart started fluttering, and he was told to go to the hospital. I'm pretty sure they had to tell him because Bob's a pretty strong-willed guy. Went to the hospital. He's home now. He's resting. They ran some tests. They got to check. I've not got an update, but I know he's resting. And I'm going to put this out. Listen, I know Collins, Bob, Vincent, Oliver, they do work around the clock and they do have jobs. I asked you this. You're important, absolutely important to this company, but take a break, rest a little bit. Guys, don't request them on every webinar for a couple days. Give them a little rest. They need it because they're not going to turn you down, but I'm asking you not to do that. They need some rest. So, Bob, we're praying for you. Robin Noble, we're definitely praying for you. All the stuff you're going through. Joyce and Melvin, and everyone I've talked about for the last month. A lot of people. David Switzer actually sent me. Hold on one second. I asked him what his brother's name because I like to know their names. So wait a minute. David's brother, who's fighting cancer right now, his name is Dennis Switzer. So Dennis, we're praying for you. I hope everything goes good. Thanks, David, for reaching out. I want to thank everyone for sending me silent prayers. We're praying for you constantly. It's something that I do very, very important. It's the first thing I have to do every morning. Listen, my faith and the belief in God and what this company is doing is very, very strong. I watched last night, and let me say this before I jump all over the place. I watched a new movie. A movie came out called Mary last night. I just started it. It's about, Jesus' mother and her life. Never seen it before, and so far I've watched maybe an hour of it. I'm blown away by it. It teaches you about faith, what she went through. Very interesting. I don't care who you pray to or what you believe. Jesus was a wonderful, wonderful person sent from God. And Mother Mary Mary, we call her. This is an amazing movie. I've never seen this part. And it explains a little bit about her life when she was growing up, when she was born, how she was born, crazy stuff. And I found out one thing by watching these. And the reason I watch these kind of movies, number one, they're actual true story movies. There's not a lot of Hollywood in this one. It's pretty real. The faith that people had back then, and something they've never seen, they heard about, and their faith was so strong. And absolutely, God recognized these individuals and brought them to where they were and to where we all are. That's one thing that I have in this company is I always have faith in God. But Ash Bafara has completely turned my life around for what he's going through. For him to stay excited on any given day, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's impossible. I don't know how he can, but he's fired up, going through all kind of crazy stuff for us, not for himself. And that's why I really love and respect this guy. I don't know that you'll ever come across anyone that does this again. I don't think you'll ever come across an opportunity like this in our lifetimes. I can honestly say that. I think people will follow Ash Bafara's lead for his business strategies and things like that. But we're part of something that's it's a lot bigger than we ever thought. It's not just about you and I. It's about everyone in the world. And I really, truly believe when Ash comes out, when he's done with everything and he starts talking, that people will be turned around and blown away. He's an amazing guy. His wife's an amazing lady. And to do what he's doing, I don't think a lot of people in this world, I don't know anyone that would want to go through that. But he's doing it for all of us. So I have faith. I ask you to keep your faith strong in this company. Absolutely ask God for help. That never hurts. We have a lot of great things that we've prayed for in the last few years to help people that are sick in this family. We've witnessed it. We've seen what prayer can do. And it's an amazing, amazing thing. But I still say this is a God-fearing company. I know we have a lot of different religions in this company. We will never disrespect any religion. But we will say this. I think we all pray to the same God, maybe different names. And I think that he's leading us. I know he's leading Ash. I know he leads me. I know he leads Marty DeGarmo. And that's important for me. People get, Chris, you're going to talk about religion? No, I'm going to talk about this company and what it's going to do based on what the love of God gave him. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to move mountains, guys. Your faith, what does Jesus say? If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can tell that mountain to move. Man, that's the kind of faith we all need to have. That's the kind of faith that's going to take us to the next level belief. If you all think negative or bad, that's what happens. Live your life in faith. Believe in something, even though you don't see it yet, but you will. God has been around since the beginning, and he's always talked about every day. Usually people that don't even believe God, I tell you this, there'll be a time in your life when you're going to say, God, I need your help. And that's when God and the angels in heaven start celebrating. One sinner comes to this through God. It's amazing. But this company has turned me around for this reason. I talk about it because I was religious before, but nothing like I am now, because all the people I've seen that are struggling and stressing out and, heartbroken, broke. And I felt it's one of my responsibilities is just to pray and get other people praying. And I have a lot of people following me praying. I love it. So that's my little thing today. Have faith. Faith moves mountains. Even though you don't see something, I always say, we don't see the air or the wind or oxygen, but we have to breathe some way. And there's many things you can say like that. But stay positive. Keep the faith. Happy birthday to all the birthdays. Prayers for all of our family and friends out there, no matter who you are, where you are. We're always praying for you. Marty DeGarmo, back to you. Oh, wait. One more thing. All right.
Let's just get 2 Sicilians.
Mute Marty. So you guys know every night we play trivia. We go to Omino and we play trivia. So we're coming up. Last night we were discussing things about talking about different games, which is a lot of fun. Hangman, Pictionary. We could do all these things because we're trying to build it up a little bit more. We have a closed group of about 20 people. So we're coming up with new games that we're going to play. And we're going to do a different game. So far, we're talking about every single night of the week. And actually, it's a lot of fun. So if you're interested, check it out. Get with Omino, and she'll get you in there. All right, Marty, go. It's all yours.
All right, beautiful. Look, I'm going to give this a go again. I got rid of that one, downloaded another one. I downloaded one that does work, so it might be restreamed. I hope it's not, but let me try this again. Hello, everybody. We're taking a trip over to the UK. The UK is the United Kingdom. It represents England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. I took some of the annual income, monthly income, converted it to US dollar annually and monthly, and then factored in what would it take, $25 commissions to make the same amount of money. Now, the number I'm using is fictitious. It's not real, but it could be. If a product costs $100, right, and somebody purchased it out of your business, and you were paid 25% commission, which we were paid 25% commission before, I'm just saying if we are, you would make $25 a sale. Okay. Now, England annual income is £38,131, which is 3,178 pounds a month. Annual income US dollar is 48,558. Monthly income for US dollar in comparison is 4,046. Annually, to match this money in the UK, you'd need 1,948 sales in a year. Monthly, that would be 162. So if you had 162 sales a month times $25 commission at the number we're using, whatever the number is, math doesn't lie. It equals 4,050. Well, we know they made 4,046. There it is. And the same goes for Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. It breaks it down for the year and the month. So that's not a lot of sales to match someone's income that's working like 40 hours a week. And once you set this up, let's remember something else pretty powerful. This is one product. We could have 20 one day. Some products might be more, some might be less. We might get more commission, we might get less commission. It doesn't matter. It doesn't take a lot of sales. And the beauty of it is, to get the sales, we have targeted traffic, AI. We can purchase targeted traffic. We don't need skills on how to market. So this is all around an amazing business to be in, because for once, everyone can win. Everyone has the same opportunity. It's not like you have to have these skills in marketing and what to do and SEO and all that. This is beautiful. So at 162 sales a month, this person, if they were making that, they would match it. Imagine doubling your salary. And guess what? That's 1 month, right? As time goes, there's another product, maybe more sales. As it grows, who knows? Sky's the limit. Unlimited. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope that helps. We're going somewhere. That was pretty good. It's easy to understand. I try to make it as easy as possible. So anyway, that's what we've been doing. Something I want to tell people, I have brought this up before. The casualties of war or marketing online is really sad. I remember in the early years jumping around, didn't know what I didn't know, and I would get on, and I'm frustrated because I need to make money. Not that I wanted to, I had to. My family's growing. I lost my regular job because of disability, and I'm like, what am I going to do? And as you're doing that, to go into a business that's all sparkly and this is the best product you could ever have, and the company's going to take care of you. All you have to do, that was a famous saying, all you need to do is, and they would have a different finish. It would either, all you got to do is get 50 no's. That was always bizarre. All you got to do is make a list. All you have to do is ask your friends and family. All you have to do is share this video. All you have to do, and all you have to do is cry. Okay. Because what really happened was you get in, they want you to, and I would get in and do whatever it took. Like get in, buy the kit, max out what you can. So I'd buy the biggest package I could, I'd buy the biggest package I couldn't afford. Never, sometimes didn't tell Dawn because I thought she don't need to know because the outcome will be so much bigger. I could show her what happened when I did it. The point was it didn't happen. So now not only am I depressed and beat up, but the friends and family that did follow me, now they're beat up and upset. And they don't blame the company, they blame me because I invited them. You guys all know the sad story. But I just want to say all the crap and nasty stuff going on to the Mafaras. It's not just Ash, it's his whole family, really. They all take the blunt. His mindset and the way he approaches things is probably the most inspiring thing about him. Where things are bad and something goes on, and sometimes me and Chris throw more crap at him, not on purpose, but stuff we hear and we tell him. And one day I was telling him something, and I'm thinking, man, I really don't want to say it because he's already full of up to his neck and just bad things. And his comment to me was, we can handle much more. Really, I'm not kidding. No, this is okay. I didn't want to bring it up because you're going through bad times. He goes, we're made for this. No joke. And I'm like, what? A normal person would fall and crumble, and he didn't. And I never want to not show my gratitude towards that because it's not just him. And I want everybody to remember him and his wife. He doesn't do this alone. We don't see her, but she's taking the same ride he is. And they both are rocks. And they deserve every bit of accolades that we can even think about telling them, because really it's life changing what we can have and do. And I just never want to forget that. And like I said, like Chris said, we spend a lot of time together. My relaxing time is usually at 9:30, 10 for like an hour with Mino and all them playing trivia or whatever. But most of the time for me and Chris and a lot of you, I'm working in this business. Not the kind of work you're thinking like slaving over something I can't wait to time out. This is my life right now. It has been for 6 years. I don't do anything else. No joke. I don't. This is everything because I realize what this is going to turn into could be so powerful. That's why I get frustrated if people, can't you see what we have? And some people maybe don't see it quite the same way, but keep going because what we do and how we walk, people are watching. Don't kid yourself. Everybody that told you no, or they think you're an idiot or crazy, they're watching every one of us. I talked to people last night, my friends and family in trivia, about, everybody's got their own YouTube channel, everybody's trying to do. Trust me, if everyone be a 100%, do 100% of something, and that's be you. Be 100% of you. And on passive can make you be the 100% of who you want to be. So take those two combined things and be ready and walk forward, people are going to be looking for you. You will be the hunted. I understand now why Ass said it. Do I understand when I first heard it? Not really. But now I know when you're going and doing and putting your face out there. I know right now we all try to get each other, hey, support my YouTube, I'll do yours, you do mine, and kumbaya, and we're swinging from the freaking treetops. But the reality is we need to start talking to the world. We need to start addressing people that are going to be coming. We want to be ushers and be at the front of this magnificent movie that we're about to play and invite them in and know what we're talking about. You don't have to be an expert. You got to know it from here. You got to know it from here. You understand it if it gets set in your heart. That's why I talk about it all the time. You don't have to be perfect on everything. You can make mistakes. You become a better you when you're not worried about being perfect. If you don't make mistakes, you're not doing nothing. If you never make a mistake, you're not doing squat. You got to make mistakes. And if you tremble and fall and hit the ground and you go, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I'm never putting my neck out there again. Bull crap. Stick your neck out every single time. And if it gets swatted at, duck. If you get hit, you get hit. Get back up. Don't worry about making a mistake. Oh, I sound bad. I made a mistake. I can't say a certain word. So what? Who's judging you? Somebody else that has the same problem? Yeah. If somebody comes to you and has bad things to say and all that, ask them to do one thing. And if they can do it, apologize. Ask them to walk on water. And if they can't do it, then you don't owe them nothing. Just say, walk on water. Oh, you can't do it. Bite me. That's all. Nobody's perfect. No one. So don't worry about making a mistake. Make mistakes. Go out and make as many mistakes as you can, but learn from them. If Edison didn't make 10,000 mistakes, we wouldn't have any light. He didn't care about the mistakes. He said, I found 10,000 ways not to make a light bulb. But one day he did. And if you listen to that little video that Chris told me about, and I made that new one, what do we remember him for? The thousands of things he's known for? No, one, light bulb. Ash will be remembered because of this business. But you know that he created hundreds of things we don't know. Hundreds. You be that person. And you're going to be able to say one day with a smile on your face, I was part of that. I was in that journey. Do you really want to look back and go, man, I was a pain in the butt. I whined. I didn't have any faith. No, you want to come back and say I was strong. I did it. Is it hard? Yeah. I got friends and family in India, Papua New Guinea, and Africa. They live hard. I have no right to say that living in the United States. Sorry. Bangladesh, I have no right. Do I have bad, rough times? You freaking right. In comparison to the United States. But I can still get my big ass up and walk and go get a drink of water. I've got food in the fridge. So I try to put stuff into perspective. But let's keep going, keep pushing. I look at people that nonstop doing something. And that's more inspiring than somebody that complains. Some people sit back and complain and do nothing. Look at, I'm going to give you examples. Lori Lund, Sherry Dershowitz, Norel. I mean, I can make a list of hundreds of people that march forward no matter what happens. Sherry does a live every freaking day. Raphael, Janet Butler. You know, a couple of years ago, we were migrating people. Trust me, that was a pain in the butt, but we did it. Thank God we run into Janet, and she was a superstar. We're all in there, and I saw what she was doing. I said, I'm done. I don't even have to do it. It was one thing I didn't have to worry about. I sat there with my big, ugly head on the camera, but I was actually playing Pac-Man or something on my phone because she handled all of it. But we have a lot of diamonds in the rough out there, a lot more than people think. And if you stop approaching the world as a critic and approach the world as you care about people and you're not looking at their faults. Why do people always want to look at somebody's problem? He said this and she said that. You know why? Because they got their own problems. I don't want to do that. Let's just take care of it. Somebody did something. Let's not assume they did it to get you or me. Maybe they just did it. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe their life sucks badly today. So, anyway, let's take care of each other. Keep doing what we're doing. We need to do 2%. I keep saying 2%, but I think I'm wrong. I think it's 1%. Acid's done everything else. But I'm telling you, very, very soon, we're going to get a notification from Ash or somewhere saying it's time. It's time to go, and we got to go. And let's be ready and let's have fun. Then we start spending the time building this business that we've all been talking about forever and ever and ever. But make your move now. Be who you need to be now. Stop worrying about this little circle you live in. If you stay in that circle, if you stay in a little town in New Jersey where I am, mentally and in my heart, if I stay here, I'm going to live here. But if you live in the world and you open up to everything, you can be anything you want to be. Just believe it and it'll happen. Go listen to stories from Steve Harvey. Go listen to Les Brown. Go listen to these people that you go, well, it's because of them. Bull crap. Steve Harvey made Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey very easily could have been just some kid from a poor city somewhere. He knows it. But what did he say? I got where I wanted to get because I pushed myself. And I push other people. But the more I push them, the more I find out, whoa, once I see people get free, they blow me away. Like the women in here and some of the men, I'm like, whoa, what the frick? I have no right. I see guys making videos and I go, whoa, that's amazing. Then you find out who did it. You had no idea. Anyway, remember at 10 o'clock, Engineer Shashante is going to go live for the first time from Bangladesh. I hooked him up to the restream. We did that early this morning, so you might want to watch that. I think it'll be pretty cool. And like I said, we're going to different parts of the world. If you have something that you would like done, let me know, okay? That if I can do it in some kind of comparison or whatever. And many worked hard and never gave up. There you go. Narelle's right. That's what it is. Don't give up. But don't just sit there and not do anything because you're afraid to make a mistake. Are you kidding? I make mistakes on purpose just so I can find something that works. Come on. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Captain Ahab or whatever his name is today and see if he has anything to add. Look at that face, guy.
Captain Ahab. I got a worried bump on my face today. I used to get these all the time when I always had something on my mind, and I got a lot on my mind. Brought up a lot of good points, Marty. A lot of great comments in the comment section. Keeping the faith is strong. Just remember none of us. I mean, we're all just lucky we're here. I'm sitting here talking with a great guy about something that's going to change the world. It's going to be broke down in history. You're all going to touch someone's lives, even the ones that did tell you no. That's part of life. If you look at the history of William Ford, banks and everything told him no. Are you crazy? Every one of these great successful stories, someone told them no, it ain't going to happen. Their persistence, they never gave up. It's an amazing thing if you think about it. We're sitting here talking about something that's going to change the world. None of you have ever had that opportunity before. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. But we're sitting here talking about what we're going to do for the future of the world. Not many people do that. Yep, I want to help change Africa, Papua New Guinea, New Zealand, Australia, America, Canada. We want to help the world. It's just too good. And it's going to get better and bigger. And like I said, I got to wait a little longer to hear what's really going on. That's okay. I have lots to do in my own personal life, to be honest with you. And I'm doing it, but it never escapes the back of my mind as I say this, man, I wonder what Ash is going through today. I wonder what his wife's going through today. And I think about that. Put yourself in their shoes just for 5 minutes. I ask you to do this a lot. And think about, could you go through this? Could you deal with this? Could you do this? He's doing it. And he's nonstop doing it. And boy, he didn't come out and tell us anything. I wouldn't either. You don't want to know some of the stuff he's going through. But I'm sure in the future you'll hear that story. And I said it yesterday, I'll say it again. His story is going to change the way people think about people. Because everyone is involved in this company. Every race, religion, country, government, educational teachers, they're all part of it. You just don't see them yet. That's where that faith thing comes along. All right. Do I know more than most people? Maybe a little bit. But I'm telling you that these two fat cats on this camera, and we're not fat. We're just actually, we're just cute, chubby, we'll say. We love every one of you. We want you to understand that what is coming is going to change you. I mean, it changed me health-wise, spiritually wise. Okay. I love y'all. Marty's got to get going to help Shashante. Way to go, Shashante. I want to do a real quick shout out again to Javier, Nagma, on Passive, JFR, is it? You guys have been sharing our lives every day. You're getting a great message out to Indian Hindi, Bangladesh. Keep doing that. We appreciate. Like and subscribe to their channels. Like and subscribe to our channels. You can hear it English and Hindi. So you'll know that they're saying exactly what we're saying. We love it. Keep doing it. Every one of you stay plugged in. Check your OES once in a while. But I guarantee you, when something pops up from Ash in the back office or just to us, we are definitely going to talk about it. That's why you need to like and subscribe to these channels. We will pop on when something big happens. Marty, I got to go. That's it.
All right, beautiful. Yeah, once again, thank you, India, all the ones that are sharing. We just want to make sure the truth gets out there. Say hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Get over here
You know
close
what?
so they can see you. They don't see you.
20 years from now, we're going to see that kid 21 years old or 24 years old. What's he going to look like? What's his life going to be like in 20 years? I can only imagine. It's going to be awesome. That kid right there is
Say I love my Mimi.
I love
going to change the world, that little kid right there.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Say in it to win it.
In it to win it.
Okay, and say I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Is he saying loser?
He just did. I don't know where he got that from.
What?
Anyway, one more thing I want to yell out because it just hit me. I want you to pray for my sister Robin, please, big time. And there's a lot of people hurting, but she just came to mind. I will see you all later. I gotta go see Mr. Shashante for a minute.
Puppy.
Chris, I'll call you after.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Jacob.